Good morning, boys and girls. It's Monday, March 30th. Coming off the weekend. I kept pretty busy this weekend. Painted my kitchen on Saturday. That took a long time. I was pretty busy around our house. My husband did get my bike down from the garage ceiling, so it was a little bit too windy to ride it yesterday, but I'm hoping that I can get on it today and take a ride. And also, I tried a new recipe, a lemon crumb cake. Let me tell you, it was an epic fail. I went to dump the cakes out of the pan, and they fell out and just crumbled. So it literally ended up being crumb cake. But I just threw it in a bowl, mixed everything else that had to go with it, and it ended up being okay. I did a little drop-off to some friends of ours and sat it on their front step for them and texted them and let them know that there was dessert for them on their front step. My hat for today is this one. And for some reason, I don't know if it's the bow or this wide brim, it reminds me of something that somebody would have worn for a royal wedding, like for a king or queen's wedding. I don't know what you think, but that's what I think when I see this hat. Something I noticed over the weekend is I really need to get a haircut. At this point, I have short hair, and I'm kind of wishing that I had long hair so that it wasn't bugging me so much. So who knows, by the time we get back to school, your teacher may have hair down past her shoulders. All right, I kind of strayed away from our question of the day in the booklet today because I just wanted you to think a little bit about what is something you have done since you've been home that has made someone else really happy. And for me, I guess the fact that since I'm home during the day, I've been able to call my mom a lot. I usually call her once in the morning, I call her once in the afternoon, and I've even FaceTimed with her, which I think she really likes because I feel like at least she gets to see my face when she's talking. And we're just trying to keep her spirits up because she is older and she is staying inside like she's supposed to. Luckily, she has some friends that also live across the hall from her, so she can go back and they're sharing dinner and things like that together. Our fact of the day, a tiger can eat more than 80 pounds of meat in one sitting. Oh my goodness, 80 pounds of meat? That's a lot of meat. I guess they have a pretty big appetite. Joke of the day, where do you take a sick bumblebee? To the waspital. And advice, sometimes when you're first, you get stuck holding the door open for everyone else. I'm going to let you think about that one a little bit. And if you want to respond back to me about what you think that means, if you want to respond back to me with what have you done to make someone happy at your house, that'd be awesome. All right, so looking at today's calendar of things you're going to be doing, for math today we're going to be talking about symmetry. And I know that we've talked about this in our simple solutions a lot, but I just want to give you a couple reminders on that. One of them is when you look at a square, I've drawn all the lines of symmetry that you can on this square. Remember, we can fold it hot dog style, and it matches. I can fold it like a skyscraper, hold it this way. And even on a square, since all sides are the same, you can also see the diagonal lines of symmetry from corner to corner. And when you fold that, you end up with a perfect triangle. Now, on a rectangle, that is not all true because you can fold it like a skyscraper. You can fold it, this kind of looks more like a hamburger bun. But if I try to fold this from corner to corner, because you have different sizes on the sides, it makes mountain peaks instead. So that it's not possible on a rectangle to do it from corner to corner, but it is on a square. If you think about a circle, it has lots of lines of symmetry as long as the lines go right through the middle of the circle. And today when you are working on math, this might be something fun for you to do. If you take a piece of paper, fold it the long way, and write your name on the line. You could either print it or do it in cursive if you want. And then just take a pen or pencil. I'm going to show you this in a second. and kind of make little bubbles around it on the one side, and then fold it on that line of symmetry that you've created and cut out around your name. Now, this I would be interested to see what you do, because it would be fun to see, once you get it cut out, what you think it looks like. And I'm just going to show you once I get mine cut out here. So I've cut out around my name on the line of symmetry, and now when I open it up, this is what I get. You could either make a design on this, turn it into something. For some reason, this shape reminds me of a little cartoon character, so I think I would probably change mine into that. But if you do that today and your parents want to take a picture and send it to me, that would be awesome. There is a video that you can watch about symmetry. It's on the website links that we sent home in the packet for this week. Also, you're going to be reading the story of migration in your reading book, and talks about locusts that migrate and compares it to whales when they migrate. And then there is a spelling page working with words that we've talked about this rule before. When it ends in a Y, you change it to an I before adding the ending. There's always those few exceptions to the rule, but there also is a little video that you can watch to help you with that. I was going to show you some examples, and then I realized that when I hold it up, it's backwards on the screen for the words. So that did not work for today, but I'll figure out something for that. All right. I hope everyone has a good day today. Send me a message if you want, and do something today to make somebody happy. See you tomorrow.